generation is a holy banquet coming through. The biggest celebration, the time has come for me and you. Oh, we can find wings and fly so low. We will touch the sky. We are young and free, facing our destiny. We saw into the best of times. We are just beginning. One of the emphasis of education these days is to apply our knowledge, not simply to learn something for the sake of learning. And to prove that this is a very intelligent class, as soon as they found out that heat rises, they wanted to sit on the floor today. They've chosen a representative from the class, representative who has been consistently at the top of the class, whether we're talking academics, fine arts, athletics, participation. In many ways, Shannon Sinning has been at the top of the class. He is the son of Barb and Craig Sinning. And the other day when he was going through the speech, I was listening. I thought to myself, this probably could be the best speech that I've heard from a graduating senior in a number of years. But I'll let you be the judge of that. Shannon Sinning.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank my classmates and for choosing me, and I hope I speak for all of you. Parents, teachers, faculty members, grandparents, relatives, friends, and members of the community. We are gathered here today to celebrate a time of growth, achievement, recognition, and progression. This marks a time when youth become adults and are recognized for their outstanding efforts toward becoming active and productive members of society. Today is a time of change, and a time of the new and the old. It is a day to remember as we, the Maple River graduates of 1994, are about to leave behind our first years of learning, and hopefully continue on to learn all there is to know and enjoy about life. This is a time of remembering, yet moving forward. It is also a time to take our first steps from our comfort zone and move on to new and intriguing lives. All this talk of my senior year ending brings back memories of a story my grandfather once told me about a senior like myself. One day this boy said, "Dad, I think I deserve a new car for my high school graduation." His father replied, "Yes, son, but I have noticed three things. Your grades could improve, you don't read the scripture anymore, and your hair is too long." Later that year, a few weeks before graduation, the son again reminded his father of the new car. He said, "I think I deserve a new car." The father replied, "Yes, I noticed you brought your grades up, and yes, I noticed that you read the Bible regularly again, but you didn't get a haircut." The son replied, "Yes, but Dad, I noticed Jesus and Moses are always depicted in the Bible with long hair." "So they are," said the dad, "but Jesus and Moses walked everywhere, and so will you." We all began in different communities. When we were younger, it was community against community, school against school. We didn't know what lay ahead of us. Some of us were in different states, even countries. That first time we left our parents' loving arms with tears in our eyes, begging, "Please, please don't make me go." Some of us still haven't changed much, have we? But our parents knew it was important. They held our hand all the way to school, gave us a heartwarming speech, and reluctantly left us alone to fight for the finger paints. These were the common things about us, but the reality was that we had been raised different, fed different, and clothed different. We had different beliefs, addresses, fingerprints, voices, and different lives. When you look back, we all seem so far apart. How could we have made it to this day? Everyone with their own way of getting here, their own life, all the paths crossing to make a unique class, a unique group of people. This reminds me of the two kids whose parents were both of different religions. They always played together in the sandbox, and one day the parents came out and found them both playing naked. The parents were furious, and the kids gave no explanation. Children were both given the first degree and punished. After all this had passed, one of the kids said, "Gee, Dad, I didn't know there was such a difference between Protestants and Catholics." This joke pokes fun at some of the trivial concerns about religion, but it's special that as graduates, we can even get together and celebrate graduations religiously at a baccalaureate. Our diversity has brought us together, not driven us apart. I mean, it's not as if it was love at first sight. Well, except for Chris and Janelle. And I guess John and Dana too. But all jokes aside, there were some pretty tough times. We had to come together, each become a little different to enable us to thrive as a working body. Each of us giving an inch to gain a mile. These all welcome necessary qualities when trying to survive long winters cramped in classrooms. And the urgency of summer when the first rays of sunshine fall through the windows in spring. It is truly amazing that people with such different backgrounds can sacrifice so much to make our learning experience a positive one. How is it that these things can happen in a diverse community such as ours? But in places in the world like Bosnia and Rwanda, they can't even find it in their hearts to stop from killing people in the neighboring villages. This just goes to show you how important a simple, rural, graduating class can look when compared to the problems of the world. How are we able to be so compatible while others find it so hard to stop the hurt and just get along? Isn't it special to realize what we've done for our community and most importantly, to honor ourselves? We have created a safe environment where education thrives and conflict stays at a minimum. We're able to join teams together. We're able to participate together, work towards a common goal together, even reach success together. These all allow us to reflect on the successes we've achieved. We're able to make this school strong in all programs. We're able to see how this class promoted hard work through different ways in our participation in athletics, arts, and academics. The change we have encountered can seem great and the growth immense. To put this in perspective, you have to look at the wonders of nature and the way plants grow. They grow so fast in the warm season. Some can grow 6 inches a day. You can't see them grow, but sometimes you can almost hear them grow. It is the same throughout school. Sometimes it seems as though nothing has happened, but really, everyone is changing slowly, and we just can't recognize it. It is only now, at our graduation, when we look back at our years, do we realize the progress we've made and the growth we've undergone. Just like the growth of the plant, it seems amazing, and truly it is. We've reached many goals in a short amount of time, while having fun along the way. These are the ideals which high school is based upon. We are put through this process to grow as an individual, and at the same time to grow as a society. All of the positives that are reached and accentuated in our world today can be traced back to our learning years. These give us fundamentals which to base our lives on. We must look back on all of the great experiences we've had along with the hard work. These are the times that will never be repeated, and times we will look back upon fondly, where we learn and enjoy with our peers. We allowed ourselves to quickly progress from children into adults with many decisions based on education and common sense. We will always compare our achievements to our school for obvious reasons. These years were very important in shaping our lives. By now, we must look toward the path ahead. We all have many decisions to make, and in our way, we are starting the learning process over again. We need to begin building for the life we want to live. We already have a foundation which to build upon, and great resources to draw from. Our only hope is that we can find all of the same kind of success that we have found in this school. It is our duty as human beings to find our niche in society. It is our advantage that we have gained so much. Now it is time to give to ourselves and others. Diversity has made us what we are, and it will shape us for who we will become in the future. Thank you.
On the way out, you leave, but someday perhaps you will come back. From Germany, Tobias Gerke. From Finland, Erika Kallis. From Belgium, Heidi Verskruwen. And from Denmark, Maas Schoenemann. 4 very wonderful young people who have been able to share their year with us. Thank you very much. Becker, John Sullivan, Coral Hewitt, Sarah DeWitz, Shannon Sinning, Ted Kunkel, Tobias Gerke. I congratulate you for your achievements and for your perseverance maintaining the average that you have. I'd like the following people to stand. They have maintained a B or a B+ average to help me in this endeavor. Students will be coming around this way, so if you want to take a picture, there are a number of opportunities there for you to do so. Jennifer Lynn Lamoureux. Mark Daniel Lancaster. Gregory Paul Landstein. Patrick Andrew Langwoody. Jeremy David Larson. Bridget Ann Malchow. Carl Patrick Nino. Chad Harrison Pepper. Brady Richard Prenslow. James Robert Ricken. Rachel Ann Rouse. Lisa Jo Runge. Elizabeth Marie Selge. Darcy Krista Samuelson. Jessica Lynn Sanders. Miss Eric Nielsen Schoenemann. Joshua Ed Schul. Joshua Daniel Schwanke. Shannon Joshua Sitting. Christine Margaret Zuri. Jason Allen Zuri.
All right, John.
Matthew Lee Zuri. Jill Ann Sonic. Christopher Michael Stallo. Daniel John Stenzel. Christopher Peter Urban.
Yeah, he is.
Jennifer Jean Worcester. To you, the class of 1994 Maple River High School.